These AI TikTok pages are making over 4K a day posting TikTok shop videos. They don't show their face or use their voice, and they simply spend a few minutes making these videos. Combining TikTok shop and AI videos is by far the easiest way to start making money in e-commerce in 2024. And in this video, I'm giving you guys the ultimate guide on how to make these types of videos, exactly what softwares to use, and the one dumb mistake you need to avoid so that your whole TikTok page doesn't get banned. And make sure you stick around to the end to get my list of weekly winning products. Let's get started. First, we need to actually find a winning product that we're gonna make videos for on TikTok Shop. For this, we'll be using 3 methods, and no matter which method I use, I make sure to look for these things. Is the product around $50 or less? Can I make at least a $1 commission on it, and preferably $5 commission? Does it have at least 500 sales or at least 15 good reviews? And I also try to find products that aren't super saturated, like 200,000 sales, and ones that have just started popping off this week. Method number 1 is what I call the burner method. For this, we're gonna create a new TikTok account and we're gonna start scrolling these hashtags. So we're gonna go to the search tab and search TikTok made me buy it. And make sure you do this on a new account so you can start liking these videos. And then you're gonna see in about 24 hours, TikTok's just gonna start showing you product videos and TikTok shop videos on your For You page. If you're using your personal account where you like a bunch of cat videos, you're still gonna get those cat videos. You're not gonna get as many product videos. So make sure you create a fresh account and you do it on that account. What I also like to do is hit this filter button, click filters, and filter it by this month. That way I'm getting actual products that have just started popping off this month. I'm gonna scroll through here. I'm gonna like a few of these. You know, you can get some inspiration for products too. You'll actually see that some of these are on TikTok shop themselves. Like this one right here, as you see, this product is on TikTok shop, and you're just gonna wanna start liking these guys. Method number 2 is what I call the explore method. For this, we're going to the shop tab right here on TikTok, and in a nutshell, we're just scrolling this explore page right here. There's actually a lot of products on here that I've already made videos for, but what you're gonna do is you're just gonna scroll here and you're gonna find products. You can also go up here and click on, you know, beauty and personal care, home and kitchen, so you can find winners in those specific niches. And method number 3, which is by far the easiest and it's a lot more data driven, is by using a spy tool. There's plenty of them out there, but the one I'm using is called Calo Data. If you guys want to check it out, there's a 7-day free trial. Use my code DOM10 so you can get some free savings and I can get stinky rich. So as soon as we go on here, we're gonna click on products and we're gonna filter by the last 7 days. This way we can see the top selling products in the last 7 days. This also lets us find stuff that's just starting to pop off and isn't too oversaturated. What I like to do is I like to actually scroll to maybe like the 4th or 5th page if I'm just viewing them as all the broad items. That way I can see, again, less saturated items. Now, personally, from my experience, supplements do really well, especially with the types of AI videos we're gonna be making. So we're gonna go click on categories. We're gonna click on health, food supplements, and I'm just gonna click on all of them because I wanna see every single one inside there. Hit apply, click submit. And here we go. Now we have all of these different supplements. And as you see, there's actually a lot of people that are making these AI videos already, which is a good sign for us because it looks like these products, a lot of them, their top 3 videos are AI videos, which makes it awesome for us. So I'm gonna go ahead and click these creatine gummies here. As you see in the last month, these ones have made $1 million. This tool is also really cool because it shows you all the top creators and it shows you all the top videos. And this top video is an AI video, which again, is perfect for us. I have the product pulled up here on TikTok shop, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna click on request a free sample. Now, sometimes you might run out of requests. So what you'll wanna do is click contact seller and message them something like this. Free sample, I ran out of requests. And just make sure you have some videos posted on your profile because chances are you're not gonna get free samples if you have 0 videos posted on your profile. Even though the majority of our videos are going to be AI, we wanna put some IRL shots inside of there for 2 reasons. The first is I've seen the videos actually perform better when you have some real life footage inside of them. And the second reason is TikTok shop is now cracking down on videos that are 100% AI. I myself, along with the students in our free Discord, have been seeing that videos that are strictly AI actually get disqualified and their accounts might get banned. I'm not saying it's gonna happen to everyone, but if you wanna be safe and have your videos go more viral, have the actual product in hand. And if you guys want a full in-depth video on how to set up your TikTok shop account so you can be an affiliate or how to find winning products on TikTok shop, at the end of this video, I'll have those 2 videos linked for you. Now, remember how in high school you would take your friend's essay, copy it, and change up a few things? That's exactly what we're gonna do for for this next step when creating our script. For this, you can either use SnapTik and paste in the link to the TikTok video, or using the spy tool here, you can actually click download video script and it's gonna download the full video script for you, which is really, really helpful. Once you have the script here, we're gonna copy the script and paste it inside of ChatGPT. You're gonna wanna format it a little bit, like I took the sentences and I spread them out a little bit into separate paragraphs, as well as there were some grammar errors because the video transcription isn't always 100% correct. And how we're gonna tell ChatGPT to rewrite this is by using this exact prompt. Rewrite the script a little bit different, but keep the same formatting. Make it simple so a teenager can understand it. What I've personally seen is if I don't put make it simple, it starts using a lot of big words that I don't really like. I'm a smart guy, but even I don't understand half the words that it gives me sometimes. After all of that, here is the script that I ended up with. With this final script, now we're gonna ask ChatGPT to actually create the prompts for the images that we're then gonna generate. This is the prompt. I have a script for my TikTok video. Your task is to analyze the script and provide me 20 image prompts so I can create a story using these pictures. I will be using ChatGPT for image generation. Give me detailed prompts all in the same visual style. Script. I know I'm going fast, so if you guys want all these prompts and everything, after the video, click below and join the free Discord. It's all in there. Now ChatGPT is gonna give us a bunch of prompts to use for our images. We're gonna tell it, now generate images for all these prompts. Make sure all the images have the same style, are hyper realistic, and are 9:16 aspect ratio. This way they're all formatted for TikTok and ready to go. And as you see, it's gonna start creating images for us right here. We're gonna click up here, we're gonna click download. ChatGPT is not able to make all the images at once, so you'll just have to go and say continue with the next prompt, continue, and it's just gonna give you the rest of the images. I also made another version without saying creatine gummies. I just said creatine because I saw that the images were all including gummies and I wanted some without any gummies on them. I just wanted some with the actual people and with creatine. Now is where the real sauce happen. And if you guys are still watching right now, this is how you're gonna take your AI videos to the next level and eliminate the competition. We're gonna be getting all of this money. Go over to Runway ML. This AI software is gonna let us animate our photos. You're gonna take your image and drag it inside of here and click generate. This is now gonna turn your boring photo into this. I mean, bro, this looks fucking crazy. And if your images come out weird like this, like where I'm turning into a gremlin, what you're gonna wanna do is just click this general motion and turn it down to like a 2 or a 1. And just like that, we have our scripts created, our prompts for our images, our image generation from ChatGPT. We have our images animated with Runway, and all we're missing is the voiceover. For this, we're gonna be using ElevenLabs. Simply go inside of here and paste your script in like so. Now, for the voices, I see everyone using Adam. It's like that default AI voice. I would say go ahead and use a different voice so you have something that's a little bit different about your videos. For the voice settings, I like to play around with these. Sometimes I just put them on default. Sometimes I move shit around. Just experiment. You're gonna click generate to get your voiceover and make sure you actually generate like 4, 5 different takes, because sometimes ElevenLabs gives you weird tonality and weird glitches. So make 5 variations and that way you can just grab little pieces from each version. Finally, let's put the masterpiece all together. Now you guys know I love Adobe Premiere, but actually CapCut, sorry to say it, Premiere is goated. The workflow for making these types of videos, especially with the animations, the text, makes it way easier. So 100% I recommend using CapCut. We're gonna drag in our voiceovers. I have my photos inside of this folder. I have my animated photos and I have my real IRL footage of me with the gummies. First thing we're gonna do is actually cut the audio. Now that we cut all the dead space out the script, we're gonna drag in all of our video. You wanna make sure you click on ratio here, and we're gonna go to 9:16 because this is for TikTok. You see how there's these black bars and watermark at the bottom from Runway? We're just gonna make the size of these a little bit bigger so it props out. Next, what I like to do is add a filter. It's this one called Clear. I forget which one it is. I like to throw it on here and drop the strength maybe down to like 30%. So that way it's just a little bit more vibrant, a little bit more fun. Pick the appropriate B-roll and clips so it matches up with the voiceover. Next, what I like to do is add a filter. It's this one called Clear. I forget which one it is. I like to throw it on here and drop the strength maybe down to like 30%. So that way it's just a little bit more vibrant, a little bit more fun. Now we're gonna go through and add all our transitions and animations. For the first clip, you wanna click on it and go to animations and click in. This is gonna give you a transition right when the video starts. Now for the rest of them, I'm just gonna go up here into transitions, grab them and start placing them in between the clips. I'm gonna make the duration a little bit shorter up here so that it's like 3 seconds. Let's see how that looks. Maybe that's a little bit too fast. Let's go to like 5 seconds. Let's try that. Cool, looks a lot better. Now, I'll just grab a few different ones. I'll grab like 3-4 different transitions and just start putting them on every single clip. Also, what I like to do is click on effects up here and add some effects. As you see, it just adds like a little sparkle. This was the one I chose for this one right here. I did it again after, and then I did this one right here. So it's just adding another extra little spice to it. Now we click on text, auto captions, and we're gonna click create here. For the fonts, I just like to use the system font. That's like the basic TikTok font here. We can do like a 10-point text. Scroll down and hit stroke. Make sure there's a black stroke on it. I like this thickness at 40. And then we're gonna add a shadow to it as well. So it just makes it even more popping out. We'll give it some nice animation. There's a bunch of different ones you can choose from, but I click here on animation, captions, and bounce out. This is gonna make it so every word pops up as it's saying it. Take the text, click on this center option just to make sure that it's aligned to the center. Click on this to make sure it's aligned in the middle, and then I drop the Y to about -300. That way it's not directly in the middle, because sometimes, especially when I'm speaking on videos, it'll be like right on my eyes. It looks weird. I just want it a little bit below where my face is gonna be. And the last thing we wanna do is at the end, add a little arrow down below. So when we link our product on TikTok Shop, there's gonna be a little button that they can click. It's at the bottom left corner. So I'm just gonna put an arrow right here in the bottom left corner on the last few seconds. So by clicking on below, boom. Finally, when our video is done, we're gonna click File, Export. For the codec H.264, format MP4, 30 frames is fine. You don't wanna export this, none of that stuff, and click Export. Here's the final video.
This is what happens if you take creatine gummies for 14 days. Within the first day, you'll feel an energy boost as your body absorbs 87 out of the 102 essential minerals it needs.
Using these steps, you're gonna be able to make viral AI TikTok Shop videos in record time and make your first 5 to 10K a month on TikTok Shop. And since you guys stayed to the end, I wanna invite you to my 100% free Discord community where you're gonna find all the prompts, all the free resources I talked about in this video, plus all my weekly winners. And there's a bunch of other young, hungry entrepreneurs that are working on TikTok Shop and e-commerce inside of it. After you join, introduce yourself, say what's up to me, talk to some of the other people, and check out these 2 videos right here so you can set up your TikTok Shop and find a better, even more in-depth way of finding winning products. And my mom thinks this YouTube stuff is fake, so like and subscribe.